The Great Depression began in October 1929 with the stock market crash, a dramatic plunge in stock prices that triggered a global economic crisis. Several factors contributed to the Great Depression. First, there was the stock market speculation of the 1920s. Many investors bought stocks on margin, meaning they borrowed money to invest. When stock prices began to fall, investors rushed to sell, causing a market crash. Another major factor was the collapse of the banking system. As stock prices plummeted, banks faced a wave of withdrawals and many were forced to close. This led to a loss of savings and a reduction in available credit. The depression soon spread to the real economy. Businesses failed and unemployment soared, reaching nearly 25% in the United States. This led to widespread poverty and suffering. The Great Depression also had severe social and psychological impacts. Many families lost their homes and savings, leading to widespread poverty and social distress. Increased social tensions and mental health issues became prevalent as people struggled to cope with the economic hardship. To combat the Great Depression, President Franklin D. Roosevelt implemented a series of programs known as the New Deal. The New Deal aimed to provide relief, recovery, and reform. Relief programs provided immediate aid to those in need. Recovery efforts aimed to stimulate economic growth, including public works projects that created jobs. Reforms were introduced to prevent future economic crises, such as regulations on the stock market and the establishment of Social Security. These measures gradually restored confidence in the economy and helped reduce unemployment. While the New Deal did not end the Great Depression completely, it provided crucial support. It set the foundation for future economic stability. In addition to domestic measures, the economic crisis had a global impact. The trade policies and economic conditions of the time affected international relations and contributed to the global scope of the Depression. It wasn't until the onset of World War II that the U.S. economy fully recovered. The war effort created millions of jobs and led to economic growth, marking the end of the Great Depression. Moving forward to the 1970s, another significant economic challenge emerged: the 1973 energy crisis. The 1973 energy crisis was triggered by an oil embargo imposed by the Organization of Arab Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC,